Unfortunately, I think Jody is going to be stuck in traffic, so she isn't going to make it. But, so what I'm going to show you guys tonight, what I want to be able to do is make things super easy for you guys. So I've noticed a lot of success with using the Google Forms. I just find, like, I'm obviously still having the conversations with people, but instead of listing all of the information, I'm sending the information through the Google form. And then I've purposely left, in T20, I left the pricing options out so that that's still a conversation that we can have after. In To Be Mindset, I've put it in, but I think I'm probably going to take it out. I haven't decided yet. But the beautiful thing is you guys can choose what you think would work best for your people. And I'm going to show you how to build the Google form. It's super easy, but that way you have something that's just yours under your email account that you can set up and just send people. And that way it's not like a team one. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to screen share.
My computer is going crazy.
The computer is not happy.
Why don't you, Heidi? No, don't. Heidi, don't do that.
Screen share. Here we go. Can you hear Richard's music in the background?
Next song.
Okay, so I'm going to pull this down here. Rich, can you turn it down a little bit, please? Or just stop clapping. Thanks. Oh, God. Okay.
He needs to start his own group.
I know, that's what I said.
What did you say?
That's right, you can't hear anything. Okay, so here's my To Be Mindset one. I've created a folder with all the pictures so I can send that to you guys. I can post that in Aspire Nation. So this is the Google form. So I'll slow down. So the beginning, it just talks about To Be Mindset. And then there's an email address grab right at the beginning. And so what they'll see at the end of, like when they pull it up on their phone or their laptop, they'll see this, enter their email address, and it says continue the next section. And then they'll meet Alana, and there'll be the video to watch on Alana right here. And it's just the short one where she talks about herself. It's the small Meet Alana video. But I purposely used my BB Links link for this rather than just going to YouTube. And that's because if you go to the YouTube one, you know how it like populates the next videos to watch? Mm-hmm. The next video is why To Be Mindset failed. So I don't want that one to be the next video for them. So what you do is you go to BB Links. So I've opened up BB Links on my phone here. And then you'll see like all the different links populate. At the bottom, there'll be a little icon that says videos. If you click on videos, you'll see a little search, whatever those things are called at the top here. I want to say hourglass, but that's not the right word. Magnifying glass. And then you just search Meet Alana, and then it's the first one that pops up. And if you click that, it'll give you a few options. I click the video, title, and link. And then it'll just copy that link and you can post, I sent that link to myself in an email, and then I just copied it and pasted it into my Google form. And that way it's on a separate, it doesn't populate with all the other like recommended videos after. And I put that in there. And then the next section is success stories. So I just found these online, but you can copy right from my Google form. You can copy, control copy, and paste it into a new one. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And then I put pictures of the people and their success. And then I talked about workouts. So what about workouts? And can I get started? Talking about Shakeology. And then here's where I have the options. I think I may take that out. I haven't decided, but you can decide for yourself what you want to do. And then the other section about, okay, I'm ready. And then saying what option they want and a little bit about them. And then when they submit that form, you can choose for it to like tell you that there's a form there. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So Trying to like move you guys around.
Natasha,
Yeah.
did you already share, like, I know you sent me a link quickly just to look at it, but have you
Yeah.
turned on sharing so that we're able to edit? Like to be
You
able to
don't-
copy paste?
You don't need to do that. All you can,
No?
nope, you can, as long as you're using your computer, you can drag, like I did that with Lindsay's for her Transform 21.
Okay.
I just highlighted the text and copied it and pasted
Okay, so it'll let you highlight even if you don't have editing?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. I'm going to create a new one. I'm going to go over here. Oh, there's your face, Shannon. Google. And sorry, your faces are Google Drive. So you open up your Google Drive, you go to New. Give it a second because it's hating life tonight apparently. Go to More, and then you'll see Google Forms populate right there. So click on Google Forms, and a blank one will pop up. So you can title it whatever you want. I'm going to title this something different so I don't get it mixed up with my actual 2B one. So I'm going to say example form. And then that'll change the name here. So for this part, this description part, you would go to mine, and that's your title here, and you would drag, copy, go back to this one, click in here, paste. It's that easy. And then I'll take this question out. I'm going to delete this. I don't want the question in here, but I'm going to add a section. So to add a new section, this is where you put it here. So it adds a whole new section. So then you would go back to mine and you would see, okay, what's next? I'm going to show you how to add the email address after. So the new title is Meet Alana. So I'm going to drag, copy, Meet Alana, paste. So for here, you would just take out my link and you would put in yours in here. New section right here. And I'm going to go back to the old one. Success stories. Copy. Paste. And then under here, you want to make sure your cursor is here. And you're going to add image right here. Okay. Choose image to upload. Desktop. To be Mindset Pictures. And then you can choose all 4 of you want. I'm going to choose these 3. I think I chose her first. So let's do her first. Upload. So there, she's in there. And then add picture. Choose upload. Go down here and again add another picture. There we go. So now they're all in there. And now you're going to add a new section. Section 4. So the next title is What About Workouts? Paste. And again, I'm going to add picture. And I think that's it there, yeah. Upload that.
So how did you get that picture? Where did that one come from?
So it was one that I found on Google.
On Google? Okay.
I'm going to send you guys all these pictures so you can have them. But all I did was on the MacBook. I know not all of you have MacBook, but I can drag and drop like a part of a picture.
Okay.
So if I do like Command Shift 4,
Cool.
Command Shift 4, yeah. So you see how my cursor changed?
Yep.
So if I then drag the perimeter of any photo, it'll screenshot that photo.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's what I did. Okay, so next section. I just want to show you how to upload the videos. When can I get started? So the next section. I had the videos from our sneak peek in there, but I found it was too long. And I was worried that people wouldn't watch them all because it was really long. So it's something that you can share afterwards, or if they really want more information, you can add them to that group and then tag them in the video. But I think this is enough information, plus with the talking back and forth, that people will kind of get what it's about.
I really like the video that Lindsay did for the 2B Mindset sneak peek.
She did like her Q&A?
Like where she kind of wrapped it up, you know. But when I listen to it, it really has a lot of comments that are pertaining right to that sneak peek and that time and whatever. It would be nice to have a more generic one that had the same sort of tying it all together and where do I go from here sort of thing, you know? Right.
So I'll have to watch it again to see what she talked about, but it's like I could totally record something like that. That's
okay.
So yeah, when do I get started? It kind of talks about our community a little bit. And next section, talk about Shakeology. And then, so this section you can either add or you can take it out completely. I've included the picture for you guys so that you have it if you want it. And then I'm going to show you how to set up this part here. So the next section is, okay, I'm ready, now what? So I'm going to copy this. Okay, so in here, now you're going to do the plus button here to add a question. So it's going to bring down this guy, and then you're going to refer back to see what I had here. So are you ready to crush your 2019 goals? And then you can type in whatever you want in here. So yes, let's do this. Or I have some more questions. Or you can, and you can even add it if it's not for me right now. I didn't, but you can. And then those are the people that you would follow up with later. Or you can even follow up with them after and you can say, what about it isn't for you right now? Next question, so you're adding that plus sign again. This is if you're gonna keep the pricing options in there. Then email address, first and last name, tell me what you struggle with. No. Enable. So I just enabled, so it came up and populated, did you want to enable the email collection? So that populates it right there at the top. Okay, so I'm still gonna put email address here. And I'm gonna do short answer, good. It predicts what you need to, which is kind of nice. First and last name, so populate short answer. I think E3. So I might switch these around. I might put this one up here because that seems to fit better with after your first and last name. So these little dots here, you can move the tiles around to whatever order you want. Your Instagram, that's wrong. Instagram/Facebook name. Tell me a bit. Oh my God, my spelling tonight, guys.
Too much wine.
And it predicted that because I'm saying tell me, it predicted that I needed a paragraph. So it's thinking for me, which is awesome. Tell me what you struggle with. Talk to me about what your goals are. I might even add a picture at the end here. I don't know. Let's see. I'll show you how to do that. So let's go to Google. Maybe do excited images. There's so many good ones. I don't know. I may do this one. That was kind of. I'm going to wait for it to load. So you can either save it. I'm going to do a screenshot. So I can cut out that other thing at the bottom there. And then I'm going to go in here. What just happened? Oh, it's the wrong one. That's why. And I just have to see where it's screenshot, where it said that screenshot there. Drag and drop. There. Something like that. Okay. I think that's kind of amazing. So that's how long it'll take you, because I can send you all the pictures and you have all the information in there. And you can do the same thing with Transform 20. So I'll show you my Transform 21. So here's my Transform 20. I have a bit of a description. I literally just populated the email address, program overview. What I did was I clicked it to watch it, and then I just copied the link and pasted it in there. But when you do go to add a video, I'll show you. It's in here. Well, here, I'm going to go into our example one so I don't mess up this. If, let's say, I wanted to add a video, maybe after here, I would go to video, add video, and you can search on YouTube. So what was the name of that other one? Transform 20. I don't know this one. You can search to find the one that you want. You would have to find the right name for it, but you can even just copy and paste the URL. So if you just click it for mine and you click and copy and paste the URL, you go to this part. And you would just paste the URL in there and then click select. All right. Oops, wrong one. Okay, and then how do I access my workouts? Personalized nutrition, flexibility. I'll send you those photos too so you guys have them. When can I start? Private groups.
Natasha,
Yeah.
I've been doing this at the same time as I'm making the form right now.
Yeah.
And you can actually right click on your pictures and save them.
Oh, perfect.
Right
There you
in
go. Okay,
You
good.
don't have to worry about it.
Awesome.
And then just with that one that you took off BB links, like the Meet Alana, you just have to change your coach ID. That's it. The
At
rest
the
of
end?
it's all the same. Yeah,
Perfect.
I just checked.
So if you just put your coach ID at the end, then it should work?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Shannon. So yeah, I talk about supplements here, talk about what they are, and okay, I'm ready now what? So that's very similar to the end of the last one. I might add a section about goals in here too. But that's all it is. So in terms of the top part in here, so to find that, for this one, I just went, transform, oh there, it's, it already remembered, Transform 20 banner. Internet is sucking tonight. So you could choose this one, for example, if you wanted this one. So all you would do is save image, name it whatever you want. Now it's saved. And at the top, in here where it says customize theme, you click customize theme. For your header, you say choose image. And at the bottom, it'll say upload your photo. So selection computer. Transform 20. So most of them are going to be too big. So you just have to, oh yeah, okay, photo's too small. So it'll tell you. So I have to pick something different. Fine, Google. Fine. What's this one? Here we go. We could try this one. Save image. T20 banner. There we go. That worked out. Let's get Sean's head in there. Select. So now the top will be the banner. And then it populates a theme in terms of color based on what the picture is. But you can choose your theme color on the side here. You can change any theme color. You can change the font style. I just liked this font style. Now, in order to, here, presentation, no. I want to get notifications, hold on. Preferences maybe? No. Oh, this is a preview. So it'll show you the preview of it if you want to see the preview. Where? I have to figure out, there's a way to allow yourself to get like notifications when someone responds. Oh, maybe in the responses. Accepting responses. Here it is. Okay. So when you're editing, you'll see this part, click responses, and then the 3 dots on the right there. If you click that, it'll say get email notifications for new responses. So that will send you an email when someone's completed your form, and that way you can go and take a peek at it and follow up. I found when I forgot to do this, people would be like waiting and waiting and waiting and expect a response from me, and I'm like, I didn't even know you finished the form. So you can click that, and then it'll give you a response. But for the To Be Mindset one, I just went to Google, and I typed healthy food. Healthy food banner. Let's see that banner. There we go. See, you remembered. Google, you're so smart. You could even do this one. That looks pretty fun. Lots of veggies, although it's got like weird writing all over it. Like that one's a little bit less. I don't like the ones that have writing on them. Google. What free photos? What about this one? This one might be too small, but let's try. Nope, I don't want to save link. Save image. Food. Go here. There's also in here, like if you prefer just to find one that comes with it, you can click here. Food and dining. Gives you a whole bunch of different ones. You can even do this one. That one. I was considering pancakes. You can choose any one of these too. So select. And then it populates it up here. And then it'll change the theme color based on what your picture is. All right, does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay, let me stop the share here. What do you guys think? Easy, right?
Really good.
Cool, right? I feel like it just makes it a lot easier. And then, because I don't know, Nicole, did you watch the team call?
No, not yet.
No? Okay, so they were talking in there about like, so there's this training that I'm doing with this guy who did the team call with us. And he talks about how like the biggest issue people have with growing and connecting and getting people to do the things with them is we try to be the expert, and then people don't want us to be the expert, right? And we don't have to be the expert because we have the tools available to us. It's just about finding how to use the tools properly. And so I've been finding that. All right. I've been finding that the Google form has worked really well because it gives them like a third party place to go and get all the information, but they still have to come back to me to get the products, rather than just sending them to a website where they can buy it themselves.
It's funny because when I love the whole sneak peek idea. I guess because it's my first one, but I thought that was a really cool thing. But I was trying to figure out, like, how can I take just the information on 2B, put it in one place, so I know where to send them and what order and all that. And this is perfect.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing when we were doing it. I was like, I love the idea of doing that. So how can we do it? And that's why I originally included the two other coaches who did the videos, but they were really long. So we can always share those. I did download them. So if you want the link to them, let me know. I can send you the link, or I can post the link in our team page so you can share them with people who do want more information. I just found it was just too long in here, and I just felt like people wouldn't read it all. So, what was I going to say?
So the other thing that would be really cool is if, as a team, we did our own videos.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're watching videos of people that are in our group.
Absolutely. Yeah. I have a couple. I think I have Stacy. I have Stacy and I have Brianna, who did like, oh my God, what's the word? Like, not reviews, but they talked about what they loved about the program in a previous sneak peek that we ran. And they are in our group, both of them. Okay. So we can totally use those. I can send you the link for them also. But yeah, I think that's a great idea. And I think if you want to record your own to provide people, I think that's awesome. That's totally cool. What
so
I've done.
Yours?
Where's mine? I haven't done mine yet for 2B Mindset. But what I can do that. But I think it's also good coming, like if people are talking to you, it's good for you to have that.
For sure.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can totally record it now. What was I going to say? My brain's like fried. What's something I was going to say? Yeah, it's gone. I don't know. It's gone. It'll come back to me though. But yeah, I feel like that would be good. And then what I'm doing in my, like I have my inviting book. So that's just for invites. When I send an invitation and people respond back, yes, I want more information. What I do is a little bit of back and forth first to figure out what it is that they're working on. I give them a little bit of background as to what the Empowerment Project is all about. And then I say, okay, I actually have everything on a Google form with all the information about the program and what we're doing together as a team. So if you want info on that, I can send it here, and then you can let me know when you've had a chance to go through it. And then I drop it, but then I put like a star in red or a different color, and then send info. So it's really easy for me to flip back a couple pages or a couple weeks to figure out who I've sent information to and who I need to follow up with.
Mhm.
I find that's been working really well.
So the motivational interview,
Mhm.
is that more for coaching or for new people as well?
Yeah,
And
So-
is that anywhere? Like
it's
the
not.
No, okay.
It's not, but we can do a call about it like this week, and we can talk about it and practice it and stuff like that. That's fine. So basically, what it is, we're just making popcorn. Can you hear it? So you're having popcorn? You making popcorn?
Yeah.
Awesome.
You want some?
No, it makes me die inside. So basically what I do is I ask them if they're working towards any goals. And then they say, yes, I'm trying to lose weight.
Okay.
And then I say, okay, do you have a number in mind? Or is it just more about feeling better? Or like, what is it about? Sometimes they say it's just about feeling better in my clothes. Sometimes they say an actual number, or they want to get below something. And then I say, that's amazing. I relate to them a little bit in terms of what their answer is, and I give them a little bit of that feel, felt, found approach. And then I ask them how it's going to make them feel when they get there. And then based on what they answer, you kind of reinforce that. And then you say, who's going to be proud of you when you get there? And I would jot that down so you have it somewhere.
Oh.
And then, so the nice thing about that is that if they come back with a price objection, or if they come back and say, I have to talk to my husband, or I don't think that's going to fly with my partner, or whatever, you can say, I totally get it. It's a big investment, and do that feel, felt, found approach. But then you go back to that motivational interviewing and you say, but you just told me that when you get to the goals that you want, so-and-so is going to be proud of you, and so-and-so would be there to support you, right? So it's a way to kind of, oh yeah, I did say that. Yes, you're right. It doesn't mean they're going to jump in and jump in with you right away, but I think sometimes, especially for me, when you're spending that much money on yourself, it's easy to just put that wall up right away. And that motivational interviewing kind of brings it back to what their goals are, and it helps remind them what their goals are. I do talk about, in that time when they talk about how it's going to make themselves feel, or who's going to be proud of them, I talk about posting their goals in places that they can see, so that it reminds them every day. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of the gist of it. But we can totally do a call on it in more detail, and then we can kind of practice it too. We can kind of give some of the responses that we're typically getting from people, and we can kind of practice how to answer them.
Because my other question is, I've had 3 or 4 people that seemed really interested after the sneak peek,
Mm-hmm.
but yet they're not committing. They're not, and I don't know what to do with that.
So I usually call people out on it
without looking like you're nagging or hounding or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
So how many times have you followed up with them?
Well, varies. Probably, they've watched the videos, they come back and ask questions, and then that's sort of it. I can't do it right now, or money, or whatever.
Okay. So do they give you a reason why they can't, or is it just they just don't respond?
A couple were money, and a couple were, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Do I, that kind of thing, and just sort of left hanging.
Mm-hmm. So the ones that are left hanging, I would ask them what's holding them back.
Okay.
And I would bring it back to what their goals are, because they told you what their goals are, and they told you what they're struggling with. And you can say, I know this is really important to you. I know this is what you want to achieve. What's holding you back? I feel like something is holding you back. Let's talk about it. And just try to get a little bit deeper. For the people who have the money objections, what I usually bring it back to is, I totally get it. I felt the same way, because I did. I started when I was on mat leave and I had no extra money. And I say the funny thing is when I look back on it, I realized it's because I didn't feel worth it. And I had no problem spending $200 on something for my daughter or something for our house. But when it came to something for me, I balked at it. And it's because I didn't feel worth that amount of money.
So if it's legit money issues though, like I have one lady that's newly divorced, you know, on a limited income, whatever.
Mhm. It's
Like
going to kick us off, Connie, but we can hop back on. Okay.
Okay.
So we can
Yeah.
hop back on if it kicks us off.
So where do you go with that when it's legit? Like I've said, yeah, I know, like it wasn't easy, but I don't know what to do with that.